Hello, Awakeners.
I'm the dev team lead of the Fate Trigger JH. In today's Dev Talk video, it will be split into two parts. In the first part, we will take a brief look back at our closed alpha. In the second part, we'll introduce the detailed information, rewards, and new version content for the upcoming closed beta test. Before we get into the review, I must first express my apologies and gratitude to all the players who have been following and looking forward to Fate Trigger. Sorry for letting you guys wait so long for this playtest, and thank you for the continuous attention and support. In the first part, I will review the closed alpha from last September with all of you. Although it was only an early version, we received over 400,000 test applications. After the test, we completed more than 1,000 detailed feedback submissions. We have implemented corresponding optimizations for most of this feedback in the upcoming closed beta test. During that time, we also participated in the Tokyo Game Show, Japan's largest annual gaming event. There, we felt the passion and love for our game from players all over the world. Over 1,200 players tried the game demo at our booth. Here, on behalf of the entire Fate Trigger development team, I sincerely thank our global players for their incredible attention and support during the last test. In the second part, I will now show the detailed information, rewards, and new content for the closed beta test with the lead game designer of Fate Trigger, Terry. First of all, the closed beta test will officially launch on July 24th. The battle matchmaking will be divided into Japan, China, West Coast US, and East Coast US servers. The duration of this test will also be longer than the previous one. We hope everyone can dive deep into Fate Trigger and provide us with even more suggestions and feedback. To appreciate all the Awakeners who took part in this test, we have prepared in-game rewards that you can carry over to the official launch. You will need to complete specific tasks within the test to claim them. The rewards include a set of legendary character skin, weapon skin, parachute emote, action wheel emote, and exclusive closed beta rewards, accessories, and background stickers. If you want to know more details about this test, please stay tuned for our official announcements. By the way, I'll give you a sneak peek of the roadmap for Fate Trigger. If this test goes smoothly, we plan to launch the full non-wipe PC version as soon as possible in 2025. Next, let's welcome our lead game designer, Terry, to introduce the new game content for this test.
Hello everyone, I'm the lead game designer of the Fate Trigger, Terry. Let me introduce the brand new features of the closed beta test for you guys. Compared to the previous closed alpha version, this closed beta test introduces 3 brand new Awakeners, 5 new weapons, 2 vehicles, 2 new types of gameplay features, and several new systems. We are also continuously polishing and upgrading the UI, art, performance, and our anti-cheat measures. Awakeners are the core of Fate Trigger, so let's start there. We have already introduced 7 Awakeners to the public. In the upcoming closed beta test, we are going to introduce 3 new Awakeners. They are Ryoen, Sinric, and Mindy respectively. Ryoen, the assault character, he is the hunter of your team, focused on tracking enemies and quick movements. His passive skill, On Their Scent, allows him to track the position of the wounded enemies. The tactical skill, Bestial Dash, enables him to go into an accelerated form, increasing his movement speed, making him more agile on the battleground. The ultimate skill, Red Nightfall, enables him to transform into his wolf form. While transformed, Bestial Dash is automatically activated, and his tactical becomes a long-range leap that can be used multiple times. Every knockdown and elimination Ryoen scores while transformed extends his transformation time. Apparently, Ryoen is the rapid raider on the battlefield. He is capable of capturing the position of wounded enemies and the ability to close up or create distance between enemies rapidly. Sinric, the defender character, is the solid line of defense for the team, focused on protecting teammates and absorbing damage. His passive skill, Crisis Shelter, can generate a protective shield while his teammate is being knocked down, increasing the survival ability of the knocked down teammates. The tactical skill, Impenetrable, enables him to create a transparent barrier that cannot be broken and blocks all bullets and throwable attacks. The ultimate skill, Grand Entrance, enables him to leap to an ally quickly, knocking back and slowing the enemies around, creating a transparent defensive pillar to protect teammates. Sinric is the shield of the team among the Awakeners, always prepared to offer his teammates powerful protection. The support character, Mindy. She is the strategist of the team, focused on resource gathering and battleground map control. Her passive skill, Mindy's Choice, enables her to see through barriers, spotting high-quality resources and weapons. The tactical skill, Secret Passage, enables Mindy to teleport from a long distance. But it should be noted that it takes a moment for Mindy to open the portal. So I'm suggesting that you only use it when you can ensure that you are safe. The ultimate skill, Mindy's Gift, can call an airdrop that contains higher quality equipment and supplies, which can refill both herself and her teammates' consumables, offering high quality equipment. Having Mindy on your team means having a secure supply of resources. In the part of the new weapons, we have already released 12 weapons in the previous tests. The 5 newly introduced weapons during this test are ZKM Assault Rifle, Brawn Shotgun, Perforator Submachine Gun, Tempest Light Machine Gun, and Planet Cracker Grenade Launcher. First of all is the ZKM AR and the Brawn Shotgun. You can find them everywhere around the Helix Arena. ZKM AR is a high-power assault rifle, requires the user's techniques for mastering the gun. Meanwhile, Brawn Shotgun is a lever-action single-shot shotgun, requires the user's techniques to master the rhythm of shooting. The other 3 weapons, Perforator Submachine Gun, Tempest Light Machine Gun, and Planet Cracker Grenade Launcher, are high-quality weapons that can only be claimed from airdrops or by capturing the Harmonizer. Perforator Submachine Gun is the most powerful SMG in the game right now. It has a stable ballistic pattern and a longer range than other SMGs. It would definitely perform very well whether you're in a close quarters combat or a mid-range fight. As for the Tempest Light Machine Gun, it is the most powerful LMG in the game right now, and it is really unique. First of all, the weapon features a multiple ROF mode adjustment function. Adjusting the ROF quickly makes it flexible for different combat scenarios. Secondly, its unique energy operating mechanism means it requires no more reloads, but you still need to control your shooting rhythm to prevent the gun barrel from getting too hot. If it overheats, you will have to replace it with a new barrel. And finally, here comes the showstopper, Planet Cracker. The Planet Cracker's tailor-made grenade launcher can deal a great amount of explosion damage in an area of effect, and it will generate a force in the opposite direction that pushes the user back when it explodes or fires in midair. You can perform a classic rocket jump by utilizing this mechanism. With 4 rounds in the chamber, you have plenty of room for showtime. I can't wait to see the incredible highlight reels you'll create with this. For new vehicles, we have already shown 2 types of vehicles, and this time we are introducing 2 new types of vehicles, Toya Otomo and Span Armadillo. Toya Otomo goes first. The Toya Otomo is a single-person motorcycle vehicle. It is extremely convenient and can be packed into a backpack. We will give it to the players in their backpacks every time they respawn. Although it's not fast, there is a jumping function, so it has a strong terrain adaptive capability. It will be your best choice when you don't have any other transportation options. The other one is Span Armadillo. The Span Armadillo is a 4-seat off-road car with a fairly strong terrain adaptive capability and stronger defensive performance compared to other vehicles at the same time. The armor plates can be opened to ensure the safety of you and your fellow teammates in the car. As for the game mode, we've promised you guys before, Fate Trigger will continuously introduce new gameplay modes. Our goal is to create a shooting game with diverse gameplay. In the test version this time, except for the Awakener Trials gameplay and map updates, we are going to introduce 2 new gameplay modes. Beginning with the gameplay and map updates, first, we've added 2 new areas in the Helix Arena, the Auburn Birch that's filled with red leaves and white trunks, and the beautiful Sky Terrace Vale. The Auburn Birch is filled with giant trees. Here, information will be the key to the combats. The landscape of Sky Terrace Vale is a complex maze of landforms. The Awakeners that have vertical mobility would take the lead here. We believe that these 2 new areas will bring you guys a totally different combat experience anywhere unlike before. Secondly, we've added the Capturing the Harmonizer gameplay feature in the Helix Arena. In the midterm of the game, 2 of the Harmonizer devices on the map will randomly open. Players can capture them by interacting with the interface panel of the Harmonizer. The capturing period will be divided into 3 stages, and you will get bonuses each time you complete a stage. With all 3 stages completed, you can then claim the final award on the central control device. The Harmonizer won't be the only way of getting bonuses, but the spotlight of the battle territory. When the Harmonizer opens the green beam, representing it is open, but no one is capturing it. When the Harmonizer opens in yellow or red beam, it means that someone is capturing it. You can try to rob their capturing awards. In a similar way, when you are capturing it with your teammate, you should also be careful of the potential enemies. When the Harmonizer opens in blue beam, it means that the capture is complete. The Harmonizer will open its final bonuses. Capturing the Harbinizer will get high-quality equipment and weapons, and the golden gadget we've added in this new version. These golden gadgets have all kinds of powerful features, like knockdown shields that automatically deploy if you are knocked down, and a self-rescue device that can be used for rescuing yourself when knocked down,
Gen Collector Picker
that can respawn your teammate from a great distance with no range limitations, a mobile teleportation device that can transport you to the mid-air of the safe zone. These gadgets would definitely offer you an advantage during the fight, so before it comes to the final ring, please make sure that you are trying to get them. We also have a golden gadget that drops randomly on the map, Supply Beacon. You and your team can know the location of one of the supply drops, which will be marked on the minimap. Finding it will provide you with high-quality resources. After that, we're going to introduce to you guys two new gameplay modes. The Rapid Trials come first. This new mode is based on the classic 6x6 kilometer Helix Arena. We introduced the Rapid Collapse mechanic. In every match, 32 players will be fighting in a smaller area of the map. The combat will be more intense, and the pace of battles will be quicker. Meanwhile, in the Rapid Trials, all the shields have a unique damage-reducing perk, which makes the time to kill longer, giving you more strategic flexibility in a fight. Also, the total damage that you deal to the other players can upgrade the shield to a higher level. I can imagine what the chat is already spamming. What I want to say is, it's all about playing for fun. So let's play. Play it first, then leave your comments. It's a totally different experience. In the Rapid Trials, the loot that drops on the map will be more plentiful, and all the weapons that were looted from the map will come pre-enhanced with chips. Quickly developing, rapid zone collapse, fighting all day long, pushing the limits of your strategies and skills. Hope you guys will like it. And here it comes to the classic team deathmatch, which we made just in time to show everyone in this test. We need to play on these two tiny new maps, the Factory and the Armory, and continue fighting with each other in an 8v8 team deathmatch. Pick your gear, engage in high-density gunfights, get into the fight constantly with a fast recovery, eliminate as many enemies as possible. The one who reaches the target score or has the highest score after the countdown wins. What's worth mentioning is, except for the third-person perspective team deathmatch mode, we also opened a demo version of the first-person perspective team deathmatch mode temporarily during this test. That being said, this is only our very first attempt at a first-person perspective version so far, and it's not finished yet. We ask for your patience and understanding. Meanwhile, we are looking forward to your feedback after the test. The version that will come up later on, we will continue to polish and develop it. In this test, we will open the ranking system of the Awakener trials. You know what I'm talking about, the soul of competitive games. Please give it all out in the ranked matches. Keep moving up and push yourself to the absolute limit. I want to know how many players can reach the highest rank during the test. In terms of the game's anti-cheat services, we have also upgraded our Omni site security system. We have added more types and scenarios to the report feature and optimized the responsive protocols for reporting feedback. Everyone can use the report feature more often when they encounter abusive behaviors. We will investigate every report and let you know the outcome. Additionally, we also introduced a new feature, Fair Play Compensation, and we are planning to roll out the testing step by step. When players are killed by a cheater, resulting in the failure of the match, we will not only punish cheaters severely, but we will also compensate players who have been harmed by cheaters. During the test, we hope that every one of you reports abusive behavior more often, maintaining the game environment of the Fate Trigger with us. Finally, let's talk about the performance optimization issues that you guys are concerned about. During the last test, considering that the Fate Trigger was still in early development, it resulted in a higher requirement for the specs. Many players couldn't participate in the test due to spec issues, and a lot of players complained about lagging and frame drops. We took the performance optimization very seriously like always. In this version, we've made some progress. What's shown in the picture is the exact requirement for the lowest and recommended specs for this test. In order to let more players take part in the test, we not only reduced the requirements for the lowest specs, but also added support for AMD graphics cards and compatibility support for some Intel dedicated graphics cards. Additionally, the frame rates between different PC specs will be improved compared to the very first global test. The gaming experience will be smoother. We hope these improvements will bring everyone a better game experience. However, Fate Trigger is still in active development. There might still be some room for improvement. We will keep working on performance optimizations and all kinds of performance data inspections based on the feedback from players in this test, so that we can provide a much smoother experience in the upcoming versions. This concludes all the new content of the closed beta test we're going to bring you. We will introduce these updates in detail in the community. We look forward to your enthusiastic participation and feedback. We are open to your suggestions and comments in the community. Our team reads every single comment and suggestion. What's more, we will continue to bring you guys more developer content and keep close contact with everyone. Last but not least, you are all welcome to take part in the closed beta test. We are expecting to make the Fate Trigger better along with you guys. For now, I'm giving it back to JH.
Thank Terry for sharing the details of our new version. And thank you guys very much for paying your attention to the Fate Trigger. We always believe that great games come from the player communities who love the game. We are looking for more advice from you in the community. We will stay in touch with you in the community. If you are a fan of the Fate Trigger and willing to participate in the closed beta test, please sign up for the test on our official site. We will send the test access and open the pre-download before it starts. As this is a beta test build, you may encounter some issue. We sincerely ask for your understanding and appreciate your patience. Our team will be working diligently to address any problems and improve your gameplay experience. Your active feedback is warmly welcomed. Thank you all again for your love and support. At the very end, I hope everyone has fun in the Fate Trigger closed beta test.
Good luck and have fun in closed beta test.